should. Hi! This is French Girls Figure It All Out. I'm Adikte. I'm Jenny.
Dice.
Ray.
Yep.
And, well, you guys are the French Girls Figure It All Out. And what do we watch? One of my favorite trilogies of all time. That's not really a trilogy, but it sort of is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Shaun of the Dead.
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
Oh, and The World End. The World End, is it?
The World's End.
The World's End,
The
okay.
World's End.
Which is the name of a pub in Camden Market in London. And the the climax of this movie. And as I had said before, right, Hot Fuzz is my favorite.
That
of the
was
two.
That
really
was
good.
good.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Shaun of the Dead, it was alright, but we had just seen Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, which was really good.
Yeah.
And then we watched Shaun of the Dead after that, and it was still alright, but it was a bit disappointing.
Well, I thought it was funny. I thought it was.
was
Can you explain
funny.
what Shaun of the Dead is for the people who haven't seen it? Okay, like we did. Explain. Oh, you're the expert. You watched it. Like
Shaun
twice.
of the Dead is like, I like to call it like not a zombie spoof, but just a zombie movie that's funny, right? And so it's just kind of, it draws a parallel of like that we're already zombies in life, so it was hard for him to notice that a zombie apocalypse had taken place because he didn't even realize at first because everybody else is just kind of like zombies in their own lives, you know?
Yeah, everything's meaningless.
Everybody was going on the exact same routine every single day.
Well, I like the direction because, like, how they filmed it. Every time, just simple things they're making horrific and you're
Look epic. Right?
Yeah, it's look epic and you're
Yeah.
just
Like a
waiting for
phone
something.
call or
Everyone looks nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's also Cornetto in every movie.
Yeah, the ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
always referencing that.
Yeah, but it was so funny is they'll flip the characters every time. So like Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg's the main guy in all the movies.
Yeah.
Nick Frost is also his co-star in all the movies.
And
And
his best friend in all the movies too.
yeah,
Well, you see almost everybody from every movie in the next one.
yeah, and I love it because it's like they do the most irrational things at least in Shaun of the Dead and
Yeah.
at the World's End, not at World's End. I keep on mixing that
Not
up.
Pirates Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Hot Fuzz was my favorite just because it's like the mystery is so good because it's so. Of course, we're doing spoilers, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spoilers, of course.
Yeah, is he thinks because he's such a good cop, he thinks that it must be this elaborate thing for money or real estate or something, and no, it's just so they can win the best village of the year
Yeah, it
award.
was like a cult. We
Yeah.
totally thought it was some kind of, because they were all, we assumed it was part of the Christian church, but no, it was just everybody coming together.
Yeah.
Everybody in the town except for the police chief's son.
Yeah,
He's in on it.
well, all the cops.
Not all the cops, yeah.
Oh,
Except
But
for
the
the
leader,
chief.
all
Okay.
the leaders.
Yeah.
And my favorite part is when they got rid of the girl, they explained that they got rid of the girl with the laugh
Yeah.
because he was too annoying.
Yeah.
She had no other problem.
She had an
An
annoying laugh.
Yeah, it's like, well, why'd you kill her then? Oh, she had an awful laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the lady. They go, well, it looks like she tripped on her own shears. It's like,
Yeah.
no, nobody tripped on their shears like that.
And
She
he's
got
like, I
stabbed.
just witnessed it.
I was like, I saw somebody stab her, and he said, all you want is murder, murder, murder.
He's like, because it is murder.
Because I saw a man stab her with a pair of
Or
shears.
the carts, so you said like a battering
Oh,
ram.
that
Yeah.
was funny.
hilarious.
The
Yeah.
grocery carts,
Yeah.
it's such a great movie because it's the whole lead up to it. You don't know where it's going to go,
Yeah.
and then right when you think it's over, it keeps going, and there's twist and twist and
That was
twist.
a really good twist.
And oh, my favorite part is when the like big bad guy of the movie, you think that he's going to die in this sweet irony.
Yeah.
Yeah, by falling on the church steeple.
Oh, yeah.
And he doesn't die from it.
Or
Just-
He gets stabbed horribly in the mouth.
Yeah. Yes,
So
this
violent.
hurts really bad.
And they think they're trying to pry him
Stuck
off.
all the way
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and the little kid, he just stood there and just watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
just
Yeah, the-
Next cult leader.
The little redheaded kid, he just like, I'm not gonna leave this because this
Yeah.
is some shit going down.
Exactly, he has every chance to run.
Well, I thought it was funny how it's just like how they were in their little small town in the replica, and he's destroying it. And they're all destroying
Not
it.
like Godzilla.
I know.
Yeah, like that. Well, what cracked me up so much is you see in the Shaun of the Dead, he's just pathetic. He's a pathetic little loser, and then he ends up saving everybody
Yeah.
in the dumbest way possible.
And it's all because they all just keep following him.
Yeah, yeah. And they did like Shaun of the Dead. Okay, I guess we're gonna hit on this then.
Yeah.
Is that his brilliant idea to survive the zombie apocalypse is go to the only place that he knows outside of work, which is a pub.
Yeah.
Just because it has a rifle that they don't even know how to use.
Oh, it's a Winchester pub.
And they weren't even
Yeah.
sure if it would
Yeah.
shoot. They
Yeah.
were like, no, I
They-
don't even think it's.
Yeah, and when they figured out how to shoot it, they kept on missing like every shot. And just,
No! Oh, yeah. But also when the girlfriend tries to save her boyfriend and just grabs the guy, his limb is ripped off, and he just attacks, she grabs his leg and attacks
Oh, yeah.
the zombie.
That was the funniest
boyfriend
shit.
leg.
already.
His boyfriend,
Don't
her
touch
boyfriend gets ripped limb from limb, and she grabs his leg and is trying to say whatever
Nothing
little
to
bits
say.
of him and is smacking
and
zombies.
she's
with
still
her
like
leg.
calling for him.
You just saw his head get ripped off.
Yeah, it's. And I love my favorite part of Shaun of the Dead is when they're running through the gardens
I knew it was
and then
going to come here, yeah.
they pass their doppelgangers. You know, but
Yeah. The female version of him, which was leading her own group, but she was a little smarter than him.
Yeah,
Then she ended up coming.
By
and then-
not, yeah.
Yeah, then she ended like her whole group. Sorry, or
Well, she got the military.
She got the military. And she was like in the lead with the military, saving him.
And his plan was to go to the pub that's surrounded with windows. And
No,
so
okay, because what pissed us off was the guy breaks the window, the only window. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why the fuck? Because the whole reason he wanted to go in there, because they had no idea that they could get in. And then they broke the window and they just all
I'm like, how'd you get in? There's a back door.
and then surrounded by the zombies, and Nick Frost gets a phone call and goes, "Yeah, what's up?" Hold on, I got.
I always liked his character.
No, yeah, I like the
Yeah.
part. He's just sitting there playing video games with him, and he's just like, the other
No,
guy's
but
like,
he
are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
And then when he has them in the end, and then he's like, they're saying like zombie pets or zombie
my God.
husbands and things like that, and then he has them chained up in his shed, and he reaches over to grab something, he's like, trying to bite him, he's like, no bite, and then he goes back to playing video.
Oh, and you're throwing the records. That was
Yeah. They were being
Oh,
selective with the
not
records.
that one.
But, no, not this one, and then they were missing.
Oh yeah, that one can go. Okay.
I don't know, I think the best one's when they're groaning and to the beat, and they're like doing it.
Yeah, when the song was playing. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that from commercials from years ago. I really wanted to watch that, but I couldn't get a hold of it. And I'm
Oh.
like, damn, because that looks so funny. My dad was cracking up. They're just like, do.
It's a great movie because that was the song that they play in England for birthdays.
Oh,
Yeah, the Queen song, "Don't Stop Me Now." Yeah, and it was stuck. They were trying not to attract zombies, and they accidentally started that song. So all the zombies came attacking them.
Fight dancing.
Yeah, it was so. But
Yeah, it was
then,
so good.
I had you guys at first with this one,
Yeah.
but then lost you. You fell
Immediately.
asleep.
Wait, we said Hot Fuzz was great.
Okay.
We just didn't like The World's End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
the
one-
robots were. That was way
I don't
too
know
much.
where that came
was
from.
probably-
It was
Was it when? Because for me, it lost me when the alien said, "Well, fuck it then," and then they left.
It left you all the way to the ending.
Well, because like their whole speech about like, yeah, we're humans and we're fuck ups and that was what we do, right?
Yeah.
And then like they were making a convincing speech,
Yeah.
and then the aliens, it just felt so.
It felt like lazy writing. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm like, seriously?
The aliens saying fuck it and then leaving and then blowing them up. It's
Yeah,
like,
what?
It lost
Yeah.
me when they were already, like, when the teenagers came in the bathroom. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It was
It's
a
a
robot.
robot.
It
It's
was
not
so
a robot.
funny
It
before
wasn't
that I
fun.
thought it was funny because I'm like, oh, what are these drunk guys gonna do?
Blanks.
But
Yeah.
wow.
they were just robots. I'm like,
It
are you
was
The
fucking
really
joke-
kidding
funny that
me?
they all got like blind drunk, and then like something started happening.
Well, the thing is though, you have to admit the jokes landed when like when he goes, they're gonna jump off the building.
Yeah.
And
Oh
she
yeah,
goes,
I like
why
that.
don't we take the drain pipes? And he goes,
Oh, I saw that.
no, we can just do it here or whatever.
Yeah.
And he jumped off and hurt him really bad landing on the car.
Like,
He like
Go down the
smashed
drain
into the
pipe.
car and then he's
Take
like,
the drain pipes.
That was funny, but that's, I mean, it was
there was
pretty
parts of it that
stupid,
were funny,
the
but
but
jokes were funny, but
but the robots and then their
the
aliens.
storyline
and
got
then there
loose. Like they had really good jokes, but they had a really loose story.
no, and in the
Yes.
very end, you're like, what?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought
Refugees in Apocalypse.
I thought it was really, really good if they would have just ended it at the speech
Yeah.
that Simon Pegg had,
Yeah.
saying, you know, we don't want to be perfect because we're humans and we're all fuck ups,
Yeah.
right? And I thought, you know, good point. We all came, like, even our smartest scientists, the smartest people we've ever had in humanity, were idiots, you know.
Yeah.
Like in life. Isaac Newton, he was such an asshole that nobody ever wanted to spend time with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
And
He's
he,
apparently a know-it-all.
yeah, he was. And he did know a lot of things.
Yeah.
But he was just an asshole.
Too
And
uninteresting.
Yeah,
Not even
like-
to listen.
people hated him, and the only reason why people ever spent time with him was because he was so smart and they wanted
Yeah.
to learn from him. And he was at Cambridge, and so everybody at Cambridge obviously wants to know stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, and then like Albert Einstein, he was a really weird guy too. So it's like, yeah, even our smartest people are just weird. So yeah, it makes sense. I don't know, but
It did, but I
It
mean,
just took a weird
it was
turn.
just, I'm like,
Yeah.
are you fucking...
No, but I liked how Nick Frost's character,
Mhm.
in the last,
yeah.
the first and
Two.
second, no, the first and second movies.
Mhm.
Well, the first movie he was just like this total dork, and
He
such
was
a
a
goofball.
loser.
Yeah, and then no, in the second one he kind of got better, and he was
Mhm.
trying to.
yeah.
I love his
He
character
was
in Hot
innocent,
Fuzz.
childlike.
He was so innocent, childlike, but he was trying to be responsible. And then the third movie, he's totally responsible.
Right.
So you see him like his
Yeah.
character.
Progress.
Yeah, I love his character in Hot Fuzz because, and I love how they bring in the fence jumping parts
Yeah,
throughout
that's funny.
because,
Hilarious.
like, yeah, because Simon Pegg's character
Yeah.
in the first one totally face plants on the fences. And then he like jumps them all stylish like, and then Nick Frost just runs into him. And then in the third one, I mean they didn't emphasize that one as much,
Yeah.
right? But it's still
They
funny.
kind
Winter
of,
Gate,
they
yeah.
kind of, referencing it. I think when he kicked the sign, that was something they did in one of those two other ones.
Yeah.
So little things they were putting in, which
Yeah.
is
And
cool. But I
Simon
mean,
Pegg's character totally just went from
Yeah.
kind of a loser but responsible to
Because they
very
were all good
responsible to
actors in it.
total loser.
And they were
Yeah.
all, it was all like really funny jokes, but just the storyline. oh
well,
my
that
God.
one wasn't as funny afterwards because they were just trying to come up with jokes to follow the corny
Yeah.
storyline. But I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you guys could have done so
Well,
many things with that.
I kind of give it a pass because the jokes all landed still. Even after the plot kind of went a weird way,
Yeah.
they still had good jokes, and so I don't know. It's
It
just
was disappointing
Well, yeah.
because it's like it
Three
was
fell
good jokes,
asleep
but it's
through
kind
it.
of waste for the
I don't remember the
corny.
ending.
I'm like, why did they have to? And then you don't even explain why they filled with blue ink.
Yeah.
and they were really
Yeah.
weak robots and
No, and then
It just kept
because it
popping
makes me
off.
wonder. I'm like, what if one of the robots had tripped earlier in the movie? Then they would have noticed that there was like blue ink coming from their faces.
Yeah, it's like had none of the robots accidentally tripped and like hit something and then poof, like a limb pops off and then or a head explodes. It's like, no, it's normal. Let's just clean it up. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you notice the
The
robots
Hot Fuzz is
learned.
good.
Yeah, the robots learned,
Yeah.
and so they learned to adapt and learn old stories and all that. And so, yeah, I don't know. It was
That was. There could have been so many things. I mean,
There
why
could have
I guess
they
if
could
you're
do
really,
really
really,
well.
really into alien movies, you would like that.
I'm not
Ray
quite
liked
sure.
it. He liked the jokes, though.
they were good.
It's a okay movie, but the first two are really, really good. Okay, so what we're gonna say is we love Hot Fuzz and
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead. The first movie, Shaun of the Dead, then Hot Fuzz, and the world's end if you can.
if you can stick it out the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Well, I think Shaun of the Dead. Okay, Shaun of the Dead was. I think was a really good. It wasn't. I mean, okay, Tucker and Dale. That was. Well, actually, no. Think about it though. Was Tucker and Dale wasn't a zombie movie?
No,
No,
it was
no.
a horror movie.
Yeah. So I
But
mean,
it was not really even a horror movie.
Shaun of the Dead's kind of like
no, but yeah,
Warm
Shaun of the
Bodies.
Dead. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Warm Bodies. If you like Warm Bodies, I think you like Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead. I liked it because it was really funny because it was just.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it was very unexpected, but it's also like everything they did such stupid things, but they did it in
But
such
it's
a
kinda like
comic way.
If
They
you
did it in
knew,
such a
if I
comic
was
way,
like,
it was
I
great.
know a person that would do that. Like, I know, it
Well, yeah, I think that's a good
you get
point.
two imbeciles together.
Well, I think that's a good point. Is that they have mundane jobs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nick Frost and Simon Pegg's characters are just idiots, and all they ever know, Nick Frost, he's just a goof off,
Yeah.
and he drinks with his friend.
But maybe because they survived it, because everybody else has mundane jobs, and they're the only ones that can think out of the box.
Except maybe, yes, maybe. Except for, I think the point of the movie was they're complete idiots, and they really got lucky that they survived because
They
of
did.
people who were responsible
Yeah.
in their lives, you know.
Yeah.
Well, but maybe it's because so many people needed to take care of them all their lives.
Right.
Well, also,
They came to the
notice
rescue.
that they
It's
didn't.
like these two idiots are gonna die.
Yeah, because they never. That one guy never left the house. He would always play video games. He
Uh-huh.
would never get bitten.
He did.
No. He would never. He wouldn't be one of the first people to get bitten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He would be one of the
Yeah,
last.
it
'Cause
was
he's a
their
homebody.
it was their stuck up
Roommate that
roommate.
got
He
bitten.
wasn't really stuck up. He was just fed up with that guy being
Yeah,
at his
he's
house
really
all the
annoying.
time.
Yeah.
Because he said he had no problem with that the other guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
No, but I love
I
Nick
forget.
Frost was always like eating that ice cream.
Yeah.
No, but what's the
Vanilla.
original guy? I mean, Nick Frost and Simon
Simon
Pegg.
Pegg,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So the stuck up guy was like totally fine with Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
As long as the other guy wasn't around. But what I also liked was how he thought he was going to take out his stepdad. He was just like all for it. And then when he dies, he's like, oh my god.
Yeah. Then he opens up to
I'm like,
him.
oh my god, he's such a nice guy.
And then he's like dead in the car, and he comes back to life as a zombie. And
Yeah.
freaking out, and then they left the music blaring, and he all of a sudden said, "There is nothing left of the man you once loved," and then he turned off the music. And as a zombie, he hated the rock
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, no, I love how too in Shaun of the Dead, every time that they're making changes in the plan,
Yeah.
they always do like the zoom up action shot of the cat.
I thought he fell downstairs.
They do the zoom up action shot on Simon Pegg, like every part of the plan is coming together brilliantly, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, we'll go, kill the stepdad, right?
Uh-huh.
Save mom, go over to my ex-girlfriend's house, and then we'll be fine. Or, well, hold out there until it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, in his head, it all works out perfectly, and then, like, somebody brings up a flaw in the plan, and he goes, okay, and then he, like,
Still
redoes it.
together to the
Well, I liked, he was just like ready. He was about to kill him, and he's like, and the mom's like, come on, help me with the tea. And he's like, planning it. And he's like, about to, and he's like, fuck, I can't do it.
Oh, I mean, great. So,
Yeah.
I think it was unfortunate that we watched Shaun of the Dead right after Tucker and Dale. Because to me, it didn't seem as funny.
I thought it was funny.
I don't
One
know.
was
I think we
American
should watch
humor,
it
and one
again.
was English humor. So, I mean,
I think you should watch it again, though.
Yeah.
Well, I love the Tucker
Fuzz.
First is Evil because it was like hick, and this is all British.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was
that's
like,
why
I
it was
could
more
totally
interesting to
tell
us,
the
I think,
difference.
than it was to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hot Fuzz, I think
That was
just
really good.
yeah, all the characters were just so funny. Like that one lady who's always in Mitchell and Webb look, the lady cop. Yeah, she was hilarious because every time that somebody suggests something, like anytime somebody
Yeah.
makes some kind of reference that she could turn into a sexual innuendo,
Yeah.
instead of any one of the guys doing it, she just took it upon herself to do it. You're like, well, that's what she said. You know?
I know the guys would laugh, or like, he would
Yeah.
get hit in the face with the bucket.
Oh,
I
I
didn't know what the fuck that was. I'm like, why the fuck is he
It's
throwing
just out of
cabinets
nowhere.
at him?
Yeah.
No, so like, I didn't know it was a.
It's like, stay
can.
acting and throw
No, I didn't know it was a can.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was actually like a cabinet. I'm like, how the fuck is he still standing? It's such. All I
I
saw.
love that because it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, nobody ever expects it to. You
No,
just
it
see this
was
guy
like
talking
something-
and then it gets
Yeah.
Yeah. No, at the end, he's like, you fucker.
Yeah, but he was playing along at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the part when I first watched that movie, Hot Fuzz, the part that just made me laugh so hard was when they were out in the countryside with the old farmer,
Yeah.
and they had to translate it 3 times.
That was good.
Yeah,
What do you say? What do you
yeah,
say?
because it was a farmer who nobody could understand them. So the old policeman, he had to translate it. Simon Pegg still couldn't understand, so Nick Frost had to translate it.
No, I liked about it, it had all these English characters that were in Harry Potter. And
Yeah.
so you'd see there was a professor in there, and then there was the guy, the groundskeeper, the guy that cleans up Hogwarts. Man, I forgot his
janitor?
fucking name. Yeah. No, I'm reading Harry Potter right now. I forgot his name, and he's in it. But yeah, they had several characters that just cool because I was like, we were like pointing everything out that you can find in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I never watched them.
Yeah, or
What?
like,
You didn't watch Harry Potter?
I mean, okay, so my ex-girlfriend, she watched all of them, and when the second part of the 9th movie came out, she was waiting to come back to America so I could watch it with her, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess she assumed that I watched all of them, but I didn't. So I told my aunt, I said, okay, Allison, we got a problem here because I haven't watched any of the Harry Potter movies.
Why didn't you watch them then?
That's why I went to my aunt, right? Because she gave me the summary of all of them, and she fast forwarded through all the important parts, so I knew what was going on.
yeah.
So I watched all 8 movies in about I guess in one day. I don't know how many hours it was, but she gave me the summary version of all.
Oh my god! I can't believe you did that.
So you didn't watch any of them except for the last.
Well, not in their entirety, no.
Okay, well we have all the movies, so.
Yeah.
It's so much better when
We
we watch
just
it
made us
first.
watch the world end.
We watched
That
the
was
movies, you're watching
torture,
ours.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are getting back at me.
Well, you
What? It's Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter.
It's in England.
You know, my mom just took my cousin.
You sound like you knew everything about Harry Potter when you're telling me these facts, but
I know.
apparently not.
Well, I have a whole comedy routine about Harry Potter that it was so funny
You haven't
because
watched the movies.
well, I know what goes on,
Uh-huh.
and I know enough about it to make fun of it.
Yeah.
But my mom just took my sister and my cousin and his girlfriend to the Harry Potter Universal Studios
We're
experience.
not helping you because you don't know anything
No,
about
it's really
it.
cool. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
They have a lot of, anyways. Probably eventually we'll watch some of the Harry Potter movies and talk
We
about
have
them.
all of them, so.
The thing is that I'm going to make fun of them because I already make fun of them on stage.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
She's
making-
she's
She's
cooking
in
something.
disbelief.
No, I won't.
You see, this is how upset they are that I didn't watch the Harry Potter movies.
No, our mommy cooking something spicy.
Though I did,
Okay,
just not completely.
let's wrap it up because I'm dying. Okay, so watch Hot Fuzz.
Alright,
Shaun
bye.
Dead. Okay.
Go ahead.
Please subscribe before he cuts
Cuts
us
us
off.
off. Yes, he cuts us off like 3
Like
times
and
already.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Thank you for following us. We love your comments.
Oh yeah, appreciate them very much.
If you want Ray to watch Harry Potter, I would also suggest that too. Because
It's
we're
cool.
gonna try to force him into
Well, it's
you
cool
will-
to know people from other countries are watching us. The guy from New Zealand, thank you.
and Rocky.
Rocky. And CJ occasionally.
If you guys want me to watch Harry Potter, then say so in the comments, right? Also,
Yes, he's
how about
stubborn.
this? I'll watch Harry Potter
Oh god.
with you guys
Yeah.
if we also watch Star Trek. The
No.
good ones.
No.
The even numbered ones.
We're not
Forget
doing it.
that.
No.
They're good!
No! Oh my god!
Alright, so that's the deal. It's getting a little smoky in here.
Bye.
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 Yeah.